this person said, my partner denies me sex for up to a month or more. What do I do? And this question was asked by a female, which I thought was interesting. And I'm curious on your thoughts.
Yeah. Gosh, what do I do? I would be curious about the dynamic of the relationship itself, and if the husband and wife are feeling connected, right, emotionally, if they're really disconnected, if they have any challenges in their relationship. So I want to encourage you to ask yourself, like, are we struggling in other areas of our marriage outside of sex? And have we tried to address those things? So I would encourage you, if you haven't addressed those things, to try to address those things. I would also be wanting to ask him, like, hey, honey, is there a reason why this is the case? Like, to be curious about that. Oftentimes, right, if for a female who's like feeling this, like we talked about earlier, there's a lot of insecurity there. And sometimes that insecurity can just come out as, why don't you have sex with me? What's wrong with me? And it's hard then for the spouse to really share, what am I actually feeling? Why is this hard, for me? So I just want to be curious about that with him. Like, honey, what is going on? Are you really stressed out? Sometimes there is some other issues going on. There might be, I don't know if your husband is struggling with erectile dysfunction, because sometimes that makes men want to avoid sex because they just feel embarrassed. Like, when I try to have an erection, like, it doesn't happen. And so it's just too much pressure. So I'm just going to avoid it altogether. Right. So there could be a myriad of different reasons why he's avoiding that. And I would want to be curious about that with him and try.
Right. Yeah, no, this question could go back to what we were talking about earlier, which is, your article on a wife wanting sex more than her husband. I mean, and it could just kind of go back to that desire too. But I definitely would be curious, what kind of is the root issue of why he's denying her sex for up to a month or more.
Yeah. And it could be other reasons that we have. I mean, there's a lot of different reasons why that could be happening. And so it's hard to say for sure. So I want to be curious if he was unwilling to explore that. I would be curious if he would be willing to go to counseling and talk about it in a place maybe where he felt like he could talk about it, or there would be help or something like that. So
for sure. Everyone needs counseling. Literally everyone. Like, let's just put it out there. Like,
I know.
Whether you're struggling with sex or you're just struggling in your relationship or just have unresolved trauma on your own, like, we all need to talk to somebody. So definitely feel like that is like the main thing here is like, we need to talk to someone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Like, if we're getting gridlocked, but maybe they haven't asked those questions and so they can't get the answers, and maybe the answers are there if it's that simple, like, because sometimes it's as simple as asking, like, honey, what are you feeling? What's going on?
Yeah.
But if you've tried that already and that's not working, and you're feeling stuck, I don't think it would hurt to try to explore going to see a professional to see if somebody could help you guys navigate that topic.
For sure.
So
yeah. Oh, so good.